NuJig Lures, showtime.
Mikey fishing the crazy jig.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Come see Papa. Look at there. Look where he's hooked, right in the top of the mouth. Let me let him go down and I'll flip him up here.
Largemouth.
Oh, looky there, boys.
Oh.
Ooh, on the crazy jig. He's crazy, all right. Look where he's hooked.
Top of the mouth.
Listen to this. Oh.
Nice.
Money on the crazy jig, boys. Weedless. Comes through any brush pile. Catches money fish right there, boys.
Nice fish, Mike.
Nice fish. Let me straighten that skirt out on that crazy jig so you can see it a little better. Dual appendages weed guard. Pulling it through a brush pile about 15 feet. Blade vibrating, boys. There's no crazy jig on the market that's that weedless.
It's a brownie.
Pretty nice brownie. That's what we're after. Oh man, look at that on that crazy jig.
See where he's hooked?
They are loaded up in that brush pile now. Sometimes you just gotta change your angle.
Oh, top of the head.
Oh golly, look at that one.
Nice.
Boy, he ate that whiz jig up, didn't he? Look how deep he's got that hook. Look at that hook in there, boys.
Top of the head.
Oh, that's money sound right there.
Yeah.
Look at that, boys, a whiz jig.
Anytime there's a spinnerbait bite, it's always a good bait.
Great drop bait. Use it about any depth. Today we're catching them in about 12 to 15 feet. Find you a brush pile or a cedar tree and crank it through there. That's what you come up with right there, fellas.
Another nice fish, Mike.
Great bait. NuTech whiz jig.
You've been putting us on good fish all day, Mike.
All right. All right. Pretty nice one. Not quite as big as what we've been catching on it. Still a nice fish.
Switching to the willow blade, paid off.
Boy, look where he's hooked.
Let's take a look where he's hooked. Oh, don't fall down.
Right in the upper lip.
Every time.
It's amazing.
Beautiful. NuJig technology.
Yes, sir. He looks a little short. We'll throw him back tonight.
Fishing the whiz jig.
Number 5 willow leaf on the back of her. That might be a 4.5. I think it is a 4.5.
First we were hitting on the Colorado, switch to the willow.
Still a good bait. Ooh, there's a nice fish.
See where he's hooked.
Back this up a little bit before we get trouble. Waves kind of push us in here. Boy, that fish is hooked.
Top of the head, NuJig style. NuJig technology, every time, baby. Nice fish, Mike. Let's see that fish.
Nice fish.
Yeah.
Nice largemouth. About a 16-incher.
Oh yeah.
He'll win some money for somebody.
Government shut down. We don't care. We just drove past the barricades. They haven't figured out that we own this lake, Mikey, not them.
Can't take our fishing rods.
That's right.
Don't be trying to take our fishing poles. Man's got a fish.
Well.
NuJig Lures. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's about 50 degrees. I'm here with longtime Table Rock Lake guide Mike Souders, and he's also NuJig Pro staff. And he's tied on a spinnerbait and first cast. We're having fun.
First cast. That was just wrong.
What do you say the water temperature is, Mike?
I'd say we're probably looking at 78 to 80 degree temperature today.
How long you been guiding on this lake, Mike?
Well, I started in 1978. Still at it for some reason. I guess the love of fishing, teaching people how to fish. It's a lot of fun. We're blessed to have a nice lake like this in the area, that's for sure. Sometimes when you throw on your first cast with a spinnerbait and lose one, you better check your hook point. Feels pretty sharp. He must not have ate it all the way. Let's go back in here and see if we can't proceed to keep doing this. So you can just rely on the old SP pattern, boys. Spoon, spinnerbait, and a spook. Let's just proceed if we can go down this bank and duplicate that little deal that we just seen there. And I don't think it hurts every once in a while to have your blade blow out, but just waking it where you just bulge the water a little bit, just show a little bit of a ripple is the best way to do it. To show how weedless these baits are, boys, I'm going to throw this spinnerbait over into a pretty typical big old brush pile. Shake it where it gets down in there.
Let me
Almost like a jig. Look at that bait pop out of there, boys. Let's try it again. We'll throw this spinnerbait up into a big old brush pile. Watch it sink down through there. Disappears. Just point your rod tip at it and start cranking. Look at there. Comes right through it, boys. Completely weedless.
nice.
Completely weedless. Let's try it again here. Throw it up in a brush pile. See it disappear down through the brush. Point your rod tip. Look at it pop through that brush. Is that amazing or what? NuJig lures. Here's the reason right here, boys. Dual appendage weed guards. Most amazing weed guards on the market.
And that run true frame, it's able to collapse
Right.
into smaller areas and,
Right.
and spring back up.
Collapse of the frame, spring back together. One of the most weedless spinner baits on the market. Very seldom do you get hung up with one of these, sports fans. That's why they catch so many fish.
Saw one of our earliest customers, a guy by the name of Derek Chance. He made a post the other day and says he finally lost his NuJig. Been fishing it 2 years. No paint left, but the fish still love it.
2 years.
2 years on a jig.
That's phenomenal.
We had another guy that did a year on a jig, and I thought that was the record, but old Derek Chance.
2 years, huh?
Yeah. We definitely built too good of a mousetrap. I don't know how we're going to stay in business. They got to lose a few. Ooh, in the tree.
Getting pretty good at it, aren't I?
Yeah. See how good you are.
A little rusty today.
Not to fear, NuJig technology. Come on, I'll get one right in there.
Well, that had fish written all over it.
I know it. I was thinking the same thing. I'll pick up my rod. Enough of this filming business.
Had fish written all over that puppy. One's gonna pull it under here in a minute. Then the show will be on, folks. That's when the show starts. Start to see more bait.
What do you think about that run true frame, Mike?
Perfect.
No matter how out of tune, it always seeks itself centered. You never have to tune this bait. Let me just zoom in on that a little. Look at that. NuTech spin jig tandem spin.
Best one on the market.
High performance.
Pull it under here a minute. There he was.
Yep.
Working a spinner back, boy. Did you get that on film?
Got a nice one on the spin
Cool.
jig.
On a spinner.
I'm Shane Garcia filling in for Bo James. Got Mike Souders up there filling in for Wesley, #1 fish dog. We're about to show you how we hook some fish.
Give him a bark. Little one. Smallmouth. What we're looking for. Took me a while. Look there. NuJig jig with a tube on it. Right in the roof of the mouth. Ooh, that's a nice sound. Right down the gut, wasn't it?
See where he's hooked, little Kentucky. Top of the head.
Top of the head. Money fish.
Money fish right there.
You want me unhooking for you so you can film it? Here you go, swing him up here, I'll get him.
Kind of small, but
Hey, it's a fish. Look here, boys, NuJig jig. Look where that jig's got him. Right there. Listen to that. NuJig jig. Fish hooked in the top of the mouth.
not as big as the fish you've been putting me on all day,
Hey.
Mike, but
It's a critter.
we'll take her.
It's a critter. Good morning, America. How are you? Mel told me to stick to my day job.
Did he?
Yeah, he told me not to get a theater.
Old Mel's a funny guy. NuTech lures. NuJig Blitz football head. Didn't see that coming, did ya? Blindsided ya. That's why we call it the Blitz. Look at that. ½ ounce. Out here testing it. Be bringing it into production soon.
And it feels good coming through the brush.
Yes, sir.
One of the most weedless jigs on the market. Which would you rather do? Hang the brush pile or hang the fish? See that fish hit it?
Yeah.
Did you see that, dude?
Yeah. Oh, Corps of Engineers doesn't realize this is our lake, not theirs. Look at that. Park closed due to government shutdown. Ah, bullshit. Do it again. We're out.